Hello YouTubers, this is John Franklin and I'm back for another movie review, The Avengers 2, Age of Ultron. Well, your favorite characters are back again: Iron Man, the Hulk, Thor, Captain America, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Nick Fury. So the thing is, in this film, the Avengers have to fight a character named Ultron, voiced by James Spader, who is actually in an NBC TV show called The Blacklist. If you've never seen this show, you have to check out this show. Season 2 is just about to end. You got to go back. You got to buy Season 1, even wait to buy Season 2, and watch the show throughout the summer. It's a really good show. But again, I'm not here to actually review a TV show. I'm here to review The Avengers. And I know a lot of people already saw it before I did, so I just definitely want to say that pretty much the whole thing about this one is that they got to fight Ultron. Like I said, voiced by James Spader. Now, Tony Stark actually creates this character, and Bruce Banner actually pretty much helps him out a little bit, kind of the assistant there. And what happens is that they thought they would have a peacemaker or a peacekeeper or something. Well, it turns out that Ultron ends up not being a peacemaker. And what happens is, unfortunately, pretty close early in the film, after he gets created, he pretty much kills Jarvis. Jarvis was really the only one that would actually be able to help him out there. So the thing was, unfortunately, that kind of goes wrong, and pretty much Ultron just wants to, pretty much kill the Avengers, just like almost any kind of, villain wants to do to the hero, wants to extinct them. So the thing is that what happens is they pretty much they end up having a little bit of a party, and the thing is that Ultron kind of cuts in and starts, using all the other, robots that Tony Stark had, and pretty much, the Avengers start getting their butts kicked, in Tony's home there. Well, the thing is that Ultron actually meets a couple characters, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, which I don't even think that they even mentioned their names that way once. They mentioned their real names instead. So I was a little disappointed that not even one time they ever called themselves Quicksilver or Scarlet Witch or ever introduced themselves like that. I guess the thing was you just had to know these characters. Now, I'm not the biggest comic book fan out there, but yet I do know, I do know at least the characters out there, and I will be honest, I am more of a DC fan than the Marvel fan, so, and if you disagree with me, please, tell me why you like Marvel so much better than DC. Trust me, I don't think anybody can ever beat Batman, no matter if it's movies, comics, TV show, whatever. So anyways, I just got to say how much, I know a lot of people already saw this film, so I really feel like I don't have to be on this a long time. I just want to say how great this movie was. The opening sequence, the first 15-20 minutes of the film, the Avengers versus a lot of, I believe it was German soldiers or Russian soldiers, I believe. Just crazy, just the big fight that was going on there. The characters all do a good job. There are a few surprises. Like I say, one of the biggest ones is Hawkeye actually has a huge surprise. Let's see. And then you got to figure out who is really Ultron. Because unfortunately, I really don't want to give too much away, but people who already saw this movie already know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't seen this film yet, you definitely got to go see this film. This one, I will say, I wouldn't say it was the best sequel in the world of movies overall, but I'd say it was actually very close to the original. It was almost as good as the original, and I really like that kind of. That's one thing I like about it. You want at least a sequel that could be at least matched as good as the original. Again, not unless it's a little higher too. Or Once in a Blue Moon, you might get a sequel. It's like, damn, better than the original, flat out, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. So, anyways, The Avengers: Age of Ultron. You definitely got to see this film. It's a big recommend. If you haven't seen it, or if you're someone who's going to say, you know what, I saw it once already, do I really want to go see it again? Yes, go see this movie. Continue having this movie. Now, one prediction I made not too long ago, I think it was during the Furious 7 one, I believe, I mentioned about The Avengers. And the thing is that I do believe that this will be the best summer movie overall. But again, we're only starting off right now. We have a couple other films out. I think we have Hot Pursuit out. We got Mad Max that just came out not too long ago. So it's definitely a recommend kind of film here, The Avengers. And hopefully people will go see this or go see it more than once. I have a feeling I'm going to end up seeing this movie a couple times myself. You know, just of course help myself make my prediction right that out of all the summer movies, I wish I would have had like a top 10 list of where I think the movies are going to be and stuff like that. But I'm just throwing out my number one, The Avengers Age of Ultron, and definitely go see this film. Have yourselves a good one, everybody on YouTube. And as always, stay awesome. And you know I will, and I will be back for another movie review whenever that comes up. See you later.